24K Sports. Make sure to subscribe. Hey guys, Barry Goldstein, 24K Sports. Golf with Goldstein. We're here in beautiful upstate New York at Polar Shot Driving Range. I love this place. It's my hometown. I give a lot of lessons right here. Have taught PGA Tour winners on this stretch of grass. And I got my golf son, Kevin McManus, with me. As nice a kid as you'll ever meet, who's really becoming a fine golfer, Union Endicott high school player. I'm going to share a tip that I always work on with Kevin that I know will help all you guys. It's the one thing Jack Nicklaus said must occur in your downswing. I don't use the word must a lot. Jack Nicklaus said one thing must occur in your downswing, so tune in. The only thing that Jack Nicklaus said must occur in the downswing is that your head is behind the ball when you strike the ball. You don't want your head ahead of the golf ball when you strike it. Something I've worked very hard on with Kevin, because when I met Kevin, his head was always diving ahead of the golf ball. And he was a weak hitter. You agree?
I agree.
A weak glancing blow that went off to the right. That's the last Kevin. Hey, he's 6 feet tall, 160 pounds. He's crushing the ball. But he wasn't always like that. Am I accurate, Kevin?
Yeah, that is right.
He's blossomed. So I'm going to have Kevin hit a ball. And again, the tip is, I want you to watch how his head stays behind the ball when he strikes it, and then he's in a balanced finish. Kevin, strike one for us. Thank you. Good balance, Kev. Great swing. Stay right there, Kev. How pure was that, kiddo?
Pure as day.
How balanced were you?
Extremely balanced.
Did you always used to be like that?
No.
We have worked so hard on that, guys, because he used to fall off his feet. He wasn't solid like that. And Kev, set up like there's a ball there. We're going to do the opposite. I'm going to get ahead of it. You're going to stay behind it. I want you to make like you're at impact and just stop. Look at how I'm way ahead of it. Kevin has his head behind it. I teach that to everyone I teach. And I would say it's taken him to a whole different level. Kevin used to be what I would call a diver. Do you remember that, Kev?
Yep.
Set up like you're going to hit. I'm just going to show you where he used to be. Start diving forward. That was Kevin right there. And he could not find the golf ball day in, day out. He might get lucky, make a birdie here and there. But in general, he was shooting a lot of 90s. We don't like that. This kid's in the 70s now. That's what we're after. Kevin, could you strike another ball? And all I want Kevin to think about is having a world-class balanced finish just like he just did. Your head's behind it beautifully. You're staying in nice rhythm, Kevin.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's polite, too. Nice balance, kiddo. Stay right there, Kev. Great balance, kiddo. One other thing, guys, if you watch a kid like this play, okay, thank you, Kevin. Something that's crucial to be a good player. Yes, you want to have an amazing short game. I'm always grabbing Kevin and taking him to the chipping and putting green at Enjoy Golf Club, correct?
Correct.
But it's hard to be a good player for a long time if you're not a decent ball striker. It's just hard to hold up. If you're hitting 3 greens out of 18 holes, somebody like my daughter that's hitting 15 greens is going to beat you every time. So something I'm working on with Kevin, more fairways, more greens. His power, Kevin's power is there. I don't care if he never got longer. Kevin's long enough right now to play at a very high level. Sitting his driver 290 to 300 yards. What do you hit a 7-iron?
Around 175, 180.
175, 180 yards 7-iron. What do you hit a pitching wedge?
140 to 145.
Those are distances that there's professionals that have that distance that are playing golf for a living. But Kevin, for this tip that Jack Nicklaus shared, and again, I don't use the word must a lot, but I do feel one must is to have your head behind the ball when you strike it. How much has this helped you over the last, God, even just this year?
It's helped a lot because what it does is it creates a consistency that's not there when you start diving.
Exactly.
So
Kevin was a diver. I used to always say, Kevin, your head's diving all over. He's still got it in his swing a little, nowhere near like it used to be. So guys, I just wanted to touch on, hey, when Jack Nicklaus says something is a must, do we listen?
yes,
I mean,
the golf world should listen.
right, he's the greatest player that ever lived, arguably with Tiger Woods is right there with him, but Jack's probably the greatest player that ever lived. When he says something, I listen. I'm also casual friends with him somehow, which blows me away. He took a liking to my daughter, Carly Ray, and we got to know him. He's a great guy. He's as classy a man as you'd ever want to meet. But try working this into your golf game. Kevin, you've worked this into your game, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Are you a much better ball striker?
Yes, I am a much better ball striker.
Do you feel much more confident with your golf?
Yes, I do.
Did you used to feel no matter what you did, you didn't hit enough fairways and greens?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and it's hard.
Yeah.
His home course, Enjoy Golf Course, is tight. Home of the PGA Tour and Champions Tour, the Dix Open and the BC Open.
Yeah, and the statistics for it, they're extremely, mind-blowing. The average width of a PGA Tour fairway is 75 yards, or give or take a few. The average width of a fairway at Enjoy Golf Course is 44 yards.
Oh, I'll bet it's even. There's holes at Enjoy that are 15 yards across.
Yeah, sometimes, let's bring up number 5, for example. It's a 555-yard par 5. There's a bunker right in the fairway that's on the left that juts out. There's only about a 12-yard landing zone
If
there.
that.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, Jack Nicklaus says you must keep your head behind the golf ball when you're striking the ball. Good enough for me as a teacher. I teach that to everybody. His results speak for itself. He didn't hit the ball like this his whole life. This is all new to Kevin. He's blossoming. And guys, 24ksports.com. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on social media. I got more fun stuff with Kevin and a lot of other golfers. So, hey, I'll catch you next time.